Right, welcome back, everybody. We had a little break, but we missed our Valentines, so we came back to you. We're still in the labyrinth. First combat is over. The Vine Blights have been defeated quite handily. Alveré in particular just shredded one. It was a beautiful and poetic sight to behold.
Incredibly anime.
Very anime.
Extremely anime.
And now, here you stand, suddenly hearing a soft sound in the distance. It sounds a little bit like a soft voice.
Does anybody hear a soft sound in the distance? Kind of sounds like a soft voice.
Beautiful.
Oh, BB.
I do hear that.
Lead the way.
Oh, yeah.
Track down the soft voice and smash it.
Oh, does the soft voice sound like a female bard by chance? Perhaps Dante's wife?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep moving towards it?
Yes.
Because as you do, it does sound like a beautiful female singing voice.
Simonetta, is that you?
You don't hear a response, but you do come to another sharp bend in the labyrinth.
Would it
Is
make
it a
sense?
like a junction? Like there's two different ways to go.
Just a turn.
bend.
Again, you haven't been presented with any options yet. Labyrinth seems to be guiding you where it wants you to go.
Follow your heart.
Zeebo, do you want to send your bat forward again, or should we just keep going?
Well, I would be more than happy to send Allegra out if you would carry me somewhere.
I'll carry you again.
All right.
Oh, anything to be holding those big
picked
strong
them up.
arms, right?
Yeah.
Well, it is. Sometimes I get cold easily. Okay.
I pick up my gnome friend so that they can send out their bat.
Alrighty.
Yeah, can I get
My
a
bat will flap off.
perception roll for Allegra again as they go to check things
yep.
out?
I'll just have to do that manually because I don't think I can just click anything on my character sheet for that, can I? So that's a +1, and if it's hearing, it'd be advantage.
Yes.
Okay, 18.
All right. The sound of this voice draws Allegra towards one specific point. And that specific point to Allegra feels like a wall. It feels like an end to the path. And not far around the corner.
My friends, I think there might be a dead end. I think Allegra has found a wall.
Oh, but we don't have any other way round, do we?
Well, we could have BB smash through the wall.
Yeah, BB can probably cut it down with his big, strong arms.
BB does love to smash.
It's kind of my thing.
We
Actually,
should
how
be able
quick
to
do we
get
still
over
come
it,
upon
but there
this?
is
Am I still
mysterious
raging?
forest.
How long does your rage last for?
Just a minute.
Probably not. Still raging.
That's okay.
I apologize for breaking your heart on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's okay.
We will simply have to have BB smash down the wall.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the wall.
Round the corner.
Sure.
They got the wall.
You round the corner and approach the wall, and it's not just a wall.
Oh,
The wall
damn.
has a
What
door
is it?
in it.
Oh.
Hey,
Ooh.
this wall's got a door
Well,
in it.
It is an arched wooden door, painted gold, embedded in this wall. And there is an ornate doorknob that kind of glitters in the daylight.
Ooh.
Oh,
That
That's
feels
my
magical.
favorite kind of wall.
what one with
You
a hole in
know-
it, BB?
Yeah.
Perhaps we will not need BB to smash it down after all.
All right.
Can I touch
Smash
it?
the door, though.
You want to smash it down for fun, BB?
Well, I'll try to open it first.
Okay.
If it's locked, I might be able to have a look at it.
DM, could I approach the door?
Yeah, absolutely you can. It's quite lovely. Very pretty.
Hi, my name's Phoebe. I'd like to open you. I'm gonna put my hand here, and if that's okay with you, and I'm gonna turn and push.
See, BB always asks for consent when opening doors. He's very polite like that.
And I'm gonna try to open the door.
Yeah. The doorknob turns in your hand and the door swings open ahead of you. And you find yourself looking into a courtyard.
Oh, you did it, BB.
Yeah, it let us in.
Nice.
I think it's because you versed it nicely.
After you, everyone.
Is our lovely bird friend in this courtyard?
Well, you can definitely step inside and take a look. You see a rectangular courtyard outside of a tall stone building. The fountain in the center gurgles pleasantly and is surrounded by well-manicured rose bushes. Arched porticos line the sides of the courtyard. And you are welcome to step through.
We do
Stepping
so.
on through.
I'm always a
will
little
join the
nervous
stepping.
when a DM says I'm
Do
welcome
we-
to do something.
Are we hearing this music in our heads like the players?
Maybe. I'm actually going to tweak the volume a little bit. This track's louder than the last one.
No, I love it though. Like
Just want to make sure.
Oh,
it
I
Yeah,
doesn't-
have
I'm kinda
music
here
turned
for
off.
the
Should I
music.
turn it off? On?
Cancel the D&D. This is now an active listening session.
I love all of the music that we found for this. That was a lot of fun. Let me change your map.
Ooh.
Oh, this new.
Ooh.
It's beautiful. And you said there's a tall building that's definitely taller than 15 feet, right? Past the artificial ceiling we've previously seen.
A tall building that's definitely taller than 15 feet. Yes, as a matter of fact. There is a tall stone building across from you that it's quite lovely. It's quite well made. It is certainly more than 15 feet tall.
Noted. Alright.
So where's is the building on the map? Is it the fountain or is it the center of the fountain?
The building would be the far side of this map, or the top, as you're looking.
Ah,
at
okay,
it.
makes sense.
Let me copy everybody over.
Just into the map.
'Cause that's what I missed.
It's okay, we've arrived.
Are our characters here, or am I missing something?
No, I'm
It's okay, they're
just
just
grabbing
coming.
right.
Oh, perfect. Just wanted to
She
make
gotta
sure I didn't
drag
miss
us
something.
in.
I
Be
feel
transported.
summoned.
Gotta be transported in. Ubered.
All right, there we
Five
go.
stars.
There is a fountain that if you would like to throw me gently into the water, BB.
Oh, certainly. I actually was gonna investigate it myself, so this works out.
Don't drink that, baby.
Okay. No, actually, that's a really good idea, Lug'Dai.
We don't know if it's enchanted water, or if it's like holy water, or if it's like,
All the better to
Bad
try
water.
it though.
well, you first.
Maybe
Well-
it will taste of roses. I love the taste of roses.
Rose water is good.
With your
You know what? I'm gonna
permission,
try it.
though.
I'm gonna try the water. Why
Alright.
not?
They just haphazardly all meander over to the fountain.
Can I
Thirsty.
also get a perception roll from everyone, please?
Oh boy. Sure.
It's okay. We'll just.
Here we go! Here we go! We're out of combat.
Okay.
So
All
we got
right.
the-
Wow.
The Boglin perception returns.
Yeah, those ooh.
19.
Dang.
Man, we rolled like
We
kings.
all
Wow.
rolled really well.
Realty.
Okay, well, there's definitely some information involved in this then. There are a few things that you notice with you're on high alert now because everything's been just a little strange.
I just thought a product from a garden center. I don't trust anything anymore.
You notice a shadow moving across the ground, crossing the courtyard. And when you look up, you see something very large flying by overhead. And it passes out of your view. And then as you watch a minute later, it passes back. And it seems like there's something maybe circling over ahead. Could be keeping an eye on you. You also notice that the door you came in through is no longer there. It's just
Complicates matters.
I knew never do anything that a DM says you're welcome to do.
Uh-oh.
The door is gone. We
It's
shouldn't have broken the
fine.
door.
I mean, you gotta take a chance.
And DM, just to clarify, what are these right here? These columns?
Those are, I didn't want to completely cover it, but those are like there's arched porticos down the side.
Oh. And are we surrounded in more of those bushy vines that go way up?
No, you are enclosed in this stone courtyard now.
Oh,
The roses
wow.
that are in here are the ones in these bushes.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well,
Do you think they know I killed their friends?
They might.
Could Allegra have a look at whatever's overhead? I don't know exactly how high a bat is allowed to fly.
She can definitely fly upward and take a look if you'd like.
Prende, would you carry me some more?
Sure.
absolutely. Oh, wait, that one? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm Prende.
No,
It's
you-
okay though, BB.
I thought I heard friend. Sorry about that.
It does sound.
Oh, you know, well, Bibi, you of course are also my friend. Perhaps we can all hug while I take a look with my bat.
Maybe Pren can hold one hand and I can hold one
Ah,
hand.
I
and
like that.
then
That's
we are
cute.
all
We can do the
friends.
thing where you swing me up in the air.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. a lot.
Okay.
But
And
maybe
then
not
down into the fountain.
while I am not here.
Yeah, not while
I'm
you're.
gonna die surrounded by idiots.
Oh, you're in good company then, Leslie.
All right. So first of all, Prende at the fountain. This water is cool and clean and delicious. You can't find anything at all that's wrong with it. It is water, and it is very, very tasty water.
Tasty magical water or tasty like just hydrated water.
Not
doesn't-
sparkly.
Doesn't seem to affect you. It is not sparkling. It is bubbling out of the fountain, but the water does not appear to be angry in your mouth.
Okay.
Baby looks
You
at
see,
the
Lug'Dai?
water.
You see?
I thought you said not to taste it.
It's okay. Friend has tanked that one for you. Now you can drink your fill.
You
Oh,
see, Lug'Dai,
okay.
this labyrinth is full of lovely things, and the labyrinth agrees with me that sparkling water is the loveliest of things.
Well, I'm
You
glad
said-
you've got an inanimate object on your side that doesn't really have any kind of sentient thought. I'm sure that lends a lot of credence to your argument.
It does, actually.
Sparkling water tastes like the water wants to kill your tongue. It's terrible.
Are there any coins in this fountain?
You can take a look if you like.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be a fully submerged head look.
Yep.
Just put your whole head under the water.
We're gonna get
Well-
Inception.
Baby approaches the fountain. If it's all right with you, I'm gonna take a look. Okay.
Well, you
And
go
he-
ahead.
And he dunks his head in to see what he can see.
Yeah. You really just see the bottom of the fountain. There don't appear to be any coins down there. This seems to be kind of a well-maintained private garden. So you think probably not a lot of people have come through and made wishes in this fountain.
Found a fancy private garden.
BB inhales the delicious sparkling water, then flips his head out with his hair going everywhere like a hair model, and just he thinks he looks amazing. Really, he looks
Aw.
like a shaggy dog. Just
Bloody hell, baby.
No, I bet he
Oh.
does look amazing.
Looks amazing. Can I sneak around to the back of the fountain and chuck some coins in there?
Good idea.
Yeah, are you just throwing them in, or are you like making a wish?
I am. Oh, there's the option to make a wish. I was just trying to have
Well, I
BB
mean,
look
just
again and find
because-
some coins because I thought it would be cute. But am I
It
making a
would be
wish?
really, really cute. Well, I was just wondering, like, I'm not saying it's a
Oh,
wishing
that's
fountain.
That's why most
just-
people do that. Yeah.
Wait,
Toss
really? People
coin
throw
to-
coins into fountains to make a wish?
Well, I mean, if you don't, you're just
Maybe it's an
littering.
American thing, but yes, like it's really common for people to throw coins into fountains to make a wish, or like wells.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Maybe I didn't know about it.
It's
I
pretty
can,
common
like,
here
if
in
I have an
England as well.
eyelash that falls out, I can blow it off my finger to make a wish.
Yeah.
I think that's what I learned. And you can wish on shooting stars.
All of those
So,
things.
so you're telling me you destroy your own body to make wishes?
It makes perfect sense.
It's
All
a
right,
sacrifice.
I will make a wish to become the most powerful. I wish to become the most powerful wizard someday that the world has ever seen, and to learn all the secrets of magic, and to be able to feed all of my family back in the city, and for the revolution also. And I will
You know-
whisper that.
That's a mighty wish.
I can see you whispering paragraphs.
Does Alveré just kind of get a hint of this revolution talk? You know.
You can roll perception to see if you pick it up.
BB looks up at Lug'Dai. Can I have a coin?
15.
Yep, of course you can, BB. Let me, what kind of coin do you want? We've got silver and copper.
Oh, just a pretty one.
Okay, I will take out the shiniest of the silver pieces we have and put it into BB's massive paw.
And I want to wait for his roll to be done before I take over.
Okay. I'm just pulling something up here really quickly.
Alright.
All right. You know what? No, we're gonna do this now. We didn't enable Acts of God for this one shot because it can be pretty complicated. But somebody did make a $40 donation earlier, which on coffee is buying an Act of God. So.
Behold, an act of God.
Beautiful. We have the booming
Beautiful.
voice. We have the thunder and lightning. And both of you who are throwing coins into the fountain to wish. Actually, no. You know what? When Zeebo makes a wish for something so big, it's a little bit more than a humble fountain like this can grant. However, you've been called heroes a lot today, all of you. And as this wish in the fountain is made, you feel an extra strength and confidence coming over you. And you each are going to receive the effect of a heroism spell.
Wow.
The way heroism works,
Whoa.
until the spell ends, you are immune to being frightened. You gain temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting modifier of the fountain
This
Nice.
fountain's strong in the force.
at the start of a turn. So you, I don't know what the spellcasting modifier of a magic fountain is. So let's just roll a d4.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Let's go.
That's pretty good.
Let's roll a d6.
It's pretty good.
See what the spellcasting mod is. Ooh, that's a 1. That seems harsh.
It's not
We'll
very
go-
heroic.
We'll go with 2. At the start of
Okay.
every turn, at the start of every one of your turns, you gain 2 points extra hit points.
Temporary hit points. That's perfect.
Temporary hit points. So
Oh.
not a lot,
Nice.
but it's essentially
It's a lovely buffer.
It's a lot on a wizard.
It's a nice little extra. And while this normally is up to a minute, I think.
That's correct. Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Normally up to 1 minute. I don't know. It just feels a little stronger. It feels more. I don't know, like you've connected with it. So maybe it's gonna last a little longer.
Ooh.
We're big damn heroes.
Maybe
This
it's
isn't
gonna
just
last a
heroism,
little
this is heroes.
This is-
Seeing that Zeebo's lovely wish granted us such a boon. He looks at the shiny silver coin that Lug'Dai, it works. Lug'Dai gave him, and BB holds it up to his forehead and thinks for a moment. I wish that we can find what we're looking for. And he whispers, and I really hope it's Simonetta. And he throws the coin into the fountain.
I love baby so much. All right, he throws the coin into the fountain, and you do get a sense of feeling sure that you're gonna do this. You're gonna do what you need to do. This is all gonna work out.
You know, I don't feel comfortable with Zeebo being off alone, being a small morsel. Whatever's flying overhead, it might be like an owl, and it might see like a small mouse-like gnome. And yep, Taylor didn't knows.
Well, the small mouse that it's gonna see is a bat, actually.
Oh no.
As Allegra flies up to see what's going on, and they get more height than they would have outside of this space. It definitely seems like they're able to go a lot further up, although not as far as this creature in the distance overhead. The closer that they get, the more that they're sure this is something very large with huge flapping wings, and it's a little hard to tell, but it just it looks like it maybe has too many heads.
What do you see with your bit eyes?
We are all going to die. It is many-headed and has wings. It is clearly some kind of 10-headed dragon or something that will kill us all. I'm very, but thanks to the fountain, I feel that we can deal with it. So I suppose everything is fine. I do not see it very clearly.
All right, BB. If we die, don't eat my stuff.
No, never. Hey,
You can
maybe it's just like two flying things sitting on each other, like Lug'Dai and I.
Oh,
Or maybe.
We're friends.
Maybe. Oh damn.
Does
Maybe
it
we
look
should hide.
aggressive, Zeebo?
Well, how am I supposed to tell if it looks aggressive? What does aggressive look like?
Are we going to die? Is this?
Well, I assume we are going to die all the time, but
But
it
like
hasn't.
in like 5 minutes, are we going to die? Like, what is the are we in danger? Are we is this what do your
Do I do I get the sense that it's aggressive, DM, or?
I guess it's an insight check, huh?
Is it actively trying to attack us right now?
It's
How
not
is it
active-
Is it
it's
just
not
flapping
active-
around?
It is just kind of circling right now. Doesn't appear to be getting any closer.
How insightful is Zeebo feeling right now?
Do you want me to roll an insight?
Is Allegra insightful?
And do I roll the insight with me or with Allegra?
Well, you're interpreting. You're the one who's interpreting the
its behavior.
information. So I think it would be your insight on this one. You're taking the information that has been perceived by Allegra.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you can make that roll.
All right, that gives me 14.
Okay. You get the sense that it is waiting for something.
I think it is waiting for something. So nobody move, because if it's waiting for us to do something and then it attacks us, then we will definitely all die.
Freeze.
Well,
But it,
so you're saying we'll just wait here until we starve to death rather than die from...
I feel like we
by
should
that
just
thing?
attack it. Like, why don't we just beat it to the punch, you know?
You think it's guarding that big old building?
that is entirely possible.
Let's go up to the
but-
building.
Hey, Firen, would you mind bringing Zeebo closer? I'm getting scared seeing you so far away from us.
Wait, fuck! Sorry, I didn't realize that Zeebo was actually. Yeah, no, let me
You would
I
be
think
between
you were
me and
moving.
BB.
Yeah, I would be in between. I would be there having my
Yeah,
hands held.
Perfect.
and
I feel
let me
so
just-
much
let me just-
better. I was
I
slightly
didn't realize
terrified.
that our characters I hadn't moved our characters after our characters teleported in.
You're gonna get picked up and dragged off by a flying creature.
BB's feeling very defensive, and so he takes out his glaive and holds it kind of in a defensive posture in front of his party. He's using his towering form, trying to shield himself between the flying beast and the rest of his group. Hey, could the rest of you figure out how to get us out of here? I'm getting a little worried, but I do feel confident that we're making our way and we'll find what we're looking for.
Well, let's just walk. It's not actively attacking us. We should just go forward, and if we have to fight it, we outnumber it.
That's
Question
Scooby-Doo
for
walk.
the DM: do we still hear the weird singing?
You do not hear the singing in here. However,
Oh no.
the longer that you were in the courtyard for, you start to hear soft laughter.
Oh, I don't like that. We should
Oh.
go. I don't
I know
like
I'm a
creepy
funny
laughter.
guy, but I don't like that.
How large does the building look from front to back? And sort of like in terms of height as well.
In terms of height, probably about 3 stories high. In terms of front to back, you really can't tell because you're not far enough away to get any sense of that. You're really confined against one section of the front of this building.
That
I
makes
think
sense,
I
that makes sense.
completely misunderstood what was going on. I thought we were in an area where there was no windows and no doors and had no way out, and I was slightly freaking out.
So
Well, the
I
door
think
disappeared.
That's a boss battle moment. Yeah, the door that we came in through disappeared, right? But there's
Yeah.
a building we can go into.
You
I
were
think the
concerned that I was
inside would be
locking you
safer.
into your doom.
I was okay. No, BB wants to make a beeline to that door. Can we go to the door? I think that's a good place to go.
I think going inside would also be a good idea, BB. I thoroughly
Yeah.
agree.
Let's go.
Inside, good idea.
Let's
Onwards.
let's make our way over there. Ideally.
But while we're going, Prende and I are swinging Zeebo.
Oh,
like our...
like a small child.
Now, to be fair, no one has asked about whether there's a visible door.
That's true. Maybe there's just a building.
Oh, does
make
the
a
building not
door.
have a door?
BB can make a door.
Yeah.
DM, is there a visible door?
There is not. It is.
I was right.
Is there
Oh!
a window that we could get in?
Don't worry.
Uh,
Round here, we make our own doors.
No windows either, just a solid stone wall.
Could
You-
I do another? I don't know if I've got 10 minutes to do it as a ritual. But if I do, can I do another detect magic?
It depends on if the party wants to stay in this place for 10 minutes.
Could
If there's
we
no
all,
doors, do we have a choice?
if we've got time for that, can I use an investigation to look for any weird
for
shit
doors?
on this wall in terms of like depressible bricks? If we're gonna wait around
Yep,
for the
we
detect
might as well
magic,
wait. We're not really gonna go anywhere else, so.
I'm good for it.
Sure.
I would like for
if
us
we
to play a
can't go
tight
anywhere else.
formation.
BB would like to try to talk to the laughter while this is all happening.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Hey, you
Okay.
sound really funny. Do we need to ask for permission before we proceed?
The laugh grows louder, just slightly unhinged.
You're really funny. I have one for you. Knock knock.
So no,
Um,
no answer.
You're supposed to say who goes there. I'll help you. Who goes there? It's me, BB.
The laugh
Good, right?
The
I
laugh
love it.
fills this area again, but sounds particularly loud coming from directly behind you where you entered from.
Oh.
From where we entered from.
Try and stay tight to us, please.
Yeah, I don't think we should go towards it. I think we should stay. While Zeebo
I
does
also
her
very
magic.
strongly agree that you just stay near me. I liked it when you were staying near me and being protective.
We create a box around
It's okay. The gnome needs
Protective
some
shield.
protection.
protective shield.
Can I get
While
some
I'm
quick
doing my
perception
detect magicking.
rolls?
Yes.
I will not roll a perception roll as I am currently elsewise perceived.
Yes.
Looking at some bricks.
I rolled really low.
These are definitely some bricks.
So Zeebo's focused on the detect magic, probably. Lug'Dai is investigating the wall, which is not really turning up anything. It just seems like a wall.
Well,
BB, though.
I've determined this is indeed a wall.
Good job, buddy.
I'm a
BB
scientist
hears
now.
that loud laughter and turns around. And where the door that you came from had disappeared, there is a new door now.
Hey, guys, I think we better ask that door if we can leave, because it's back, and I don't know if it's going to stay.
I agree with BB.
Can we like hold the door open? Like, what if we leave it open and we don't shut it?
But who knows whether the door leads to any kind of hellish extra dimension or other
Yeah, like
plane
it was
or...
a dead end before. Like this was the only place we could go.
Hey, with your permission, I'm going to scoop y'all up and run to that door now.
Oh,
Can I keep casting a ritual while I'm being scooped up, or does that break my
I do it very
Ritual.
gently.
Yeah, I'd say you can finish casting just in time to get the sense that behind this door is also some sort of conjuration. Very similar feeling to when you entered the maze.
Am I getting any magic from the building, from the house?
You are not.
Okay, interesting.
You do,
All right.
I think that building's a decoy.
If you look up overhead, you get a sense of abjuration magic that may be the spell that is kind of creating the
skybox.
The skybox.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree that it's just a wall?
It appears to be just a wall. Both magically and physically appears to be just a wall.
Lug'Dai has mounted BB is his tradition.
Yeah, I scoop up everyone who allows me, and BB just hauls back to the door before he thinks it's gonna leave.
Okay.
Come back, door. I just want to be friends.
As he's approaching, he's kind of like yelling, "There's the door! Hey, I'm glad you're back. Can we go now?"
This
Is the laughter still happening?
Sorry?
Is the laughter still going like crazy?
The laughter seems like it's coming directly from the door.
Oh, that's eerie.
Oh,
I don't
from
like
the
that.
door?
Oh,
I don't
bloody
like
hell,
that
the
either.
door
I
thinks
do
you're
not know
bloody
if I
funny,
like this. I
BB.
do not want to be carried towards this creepy laughter. Can
Well-
you put me down?
Would you
Yeah,
prefer to be
I
left
put-
behind?
I put Zeebo down before we get to the door.
I'll remain atop my mount.
BB turns back to the rest of the group. Do you mind if I try to open the door again?
No response.
Perhaps.
I know we're...
I mean,
Perhaps we could stay away from the door and we could open it from a distance.
Yeah, okay.
oh, mage hand.
Oh,
do
good
you
idea.
do you know how to do this, friend?
Yes. So, I try and mage hand the door. Turn the
Yeah,
knob.
with Mage Hand, you were able to turn that doorknob, and the door swings open inward. And from what you can see from where you're standing, appears to be a long stone hall.
Thank you,
So-
door.
Different than what we saw when we first came in here, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay. Let's go.
Does it look
I-
like the stone hall
Scooby-Doo
might be
run
inside
out.
the building? Like, does it have a
It's the
ceiling?
same. There is a ceiling, yes, and it is the same type of stone as the building. But all of the stone that you've seen in the labyrinth so far is the same type of stone.
Well, onwards to adventure, BB.
Onwards. And BB looks at the rest of the party. I'll go first. You follow close, though. And he enters through the door.
Lug'Dai slides down the back slightly, but still holds on because otherwise the door frame would have probably taken him out.
Hi, funny. Laugh. See you later. Hopefully not.
Alright. Heading down this new hallway then.
All right.
Scene transition.
As a matter of fact.
Lunar wiping.
Oh, this is a really pretty
Ooh.
hallway.
Yo.
Is this a carpet?
Is this water?
This
Or
is a river.
Oh,
Ooh.
bloody
Oh.
hell, we're going for a swim?
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought this
Oh.
was the walkway.
Oh, this was a carpet.
I did too for a second there.
So, the door swings open into a large rectangular stone hall about 80 feet long and 30 feet wide. The architecture is similar to that of the courtyard, being made from the same stone. And floor candelabra line the walls the length of the room. A river runs through the room in the center of it. It appears to be man-made, formed by a large trench that's been carved into the stone floor, about 8 feet wide. The water within is brackish, and loose flower petals float lazily on top.
Oh, this bloody pretty, actually. I like the flowers.
Who has the 12 and higher passive perception?
It'd be me.
Okay.
Everyone but me.
So everyone
can open
else,
doors,
as
it's
they look into this river, notice something that makes this room less beautiful and more eerie. Your attention is brought as you look to the river to what is in the river. It is filled with dozens of bodies, an assortment of
bloody hell.
creatures, which all appear to be dead and laying face up, floating on their backs, kind of halfway up the river. Each of them has a gold coin placed over each eye and clasps a bouquet of roses to its chest.
I'll take it back. It isn't actually that pretty.
These are the
You-
missing people, aren't they?
Do I still have 10 minutes of detect magic, right?
Mhm.
Please tell me this is an illusion.
It is not an illusion,
Oh,
This
no.
is
Oh,
very scary.
but you can tell that this river, something about it is enchanted, and your attention is also drawn to what is the far end of the river at this point. The end of the river closest to you is just kind of flowing out of the bottom of a wall. A solid wall, but the river is emerging from underneath it. At the other end, there seems to be a doorway, flanked by columns with torches on them. But the doorway is narrower than the width of the river and appears to just be... It's a doorway, it's not a door, it's blackness that the river is disappearing into.
BB leans down and just kind of tugs at Zeebo's robe.
Can you look for the wedding ring now?
I certainly could. Of course, yes.
I have a very, very sinking suspicion.
All right. Can I locate object then?
Absolutely.
All right.
Or at least you can try.
Zeebo will pull a little forked twig out of a pocket, and they're just sort of there, like with a forked twig, going like, and I would like to locate object on a wedding band, similar to the one that we saw earlier from Dante.
Yeah, their bands do match. So you go ahead and you cast that. And you can decide whether it's to your relief or dismay, but you do not sense that wedding band anywhere in this room or in this water.
It's both good and bad, I guess.
Is it within 1,000 feet?
No, it is not.
What we're looking at here is some dimensional fuckery.
Not only is
what you're
is
talking
the
about.
wedding band not here, but it is not even close. It is not even 1,000 feet from here. I
Well,
would sense it if it was.
All of these people are dead, so let's call that a win.
Well, we do not know if Perhaps they can be revived if we take them out of the river. The river is... Something is magical about the river.
Oh, BB, do you think you can fish one out with the blunt end of your glaive? Just like...
God. I feel like we shouldn't mess with or desecrate the bodies.
I agree.
Do I have a school of magic on the river?
Pardon?
I know I sensed it was... I know I sensed the river was magical. Do I have a school of magic?
It is enchanted.
Enchantment?
It sounds like it might be dangerous to pull them out.
No, I do not think they are dead. Because, the magic here, it is of the type that charms people or sleeps people or makes them hallucinate things.
So we do pull them out.
Oh, now
But
you
it is-
listen to me.
It is possible that they are in some way bedazzled by the water, that they are only feigning death, or that perhaps the water is befouling their minds and confusing them. It is possible. For if it was some form of unlife, it would be a necromancy. There is many there is many possible things it could be doing. I do not know.
So as Zeebo's talking, Prende is going to the water to just like drag the closest body out.
As you look into the water, you do notice that as the river moves, it is bearing these bodies along with them. With it.
Where did the bodies come from?
As
Because-
it flows, more bodies are being carried from the origin of the river along here, and at the far end of the river, the bodies that are there are slowly being carried through this door into blackness.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna drag a body out and see what happens, and hope it doesn't turn into a zombie.
This is not the kind of fishing expedition I imagined.
Yeah. Going fishing.
And I was told this
for a body.
D&D game would have fishing mini games. I anticipated something else.
So DM, what happens when I pull a body out of the water?
You pull a body out of the water, and rather nearby, you see a form rise from the water. Not a zombie, not anything like that, but a spectral being, a ghost in the form of a young human woman with her hair bound in a braid. She's barefoot, and she moves toward you across the surface of the water.
I don't like that. Does it seem like it's going to harm me?
Insight check?
Be careful, BB.
14?
He's looking real weird.
Her
Yeah,
demeanor,
I'm not happy.
her demeanor is very gentle. She seems to be approaching you tentatively.
I'm a little happier.
Okay. I would just kind of wait and let her approach, I guess, in that case, and cross my fingers that nothing bad happens then.
I would like to draw back my short bow and prepare to attack. In case there is some manner of violence, I'm ready to respond.
BB takes out his weapon, but only barely holding it.
Okay.
I'm going to hide behind BB.
Alveré readies his sword.
She continues to move down the water toward you, and as she nears you, she holds up a hand, just like in a kind of stop gesture, and she looks over you all and finally speaks and says, "It is very unusual to see so many people here at once."
Yeah, we're a bachelor party.
She looks
Hi,
at you
I'm
as if she
BB.
doesn't understand. Then immediately looks up at BB and says, "Oh, hello.
Wait, that's what
it
we're
is-
doing?
It's nice to meet you, I think. You appear to be alive, so that is a good sign."
Oh,
So, Prende Prende kind of gestures to all the like bodies in the water and just kind of looks back at the ghostly figure and says, what is this?
This is the river Lacrimosa. It is a way for souls to reach the afterlife. Or it was.
Okay. So all of these people are no longer living?
Some of them have perished in the maze, some of them have perished elsewhere, but all have been sent along in search of their place beyond death.
You're from Valentine?
I am, yes.
More time?
Sorry, you cut off a little.
All right, one more time. This is Valentine?
This,
They're from
she's
Valentine.
from Valentine, yeah.
Oh. What's your name, pretty lady?
She actually smiles at that and says, my name is Ophira. I was brought here several years ago when I attempted to escape, but as you can see, and she kind of gestures to herself, my attempt was not successful.
Were you brought here during a festival?
She nods and says, like the others, yes.
By
Oh, bloody hell, all of you?
By whom? Who brought you? Do you know?
I wish that I didn't know, but yes, I was brought
Who?
Did
here.
you walk into a wall that you broke down and there was this labyrinth inside? I'm pretty sure that's how everybody got here.
She gives her head a little shake and says, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Raphael just carried me away down a dark alley, and then we were here.
Who's Raphael?
Raphael.
Raphael is the master of this place and a terrible man.
Is he like some kind of combat-ready turtle who rules over these waterways?
Is he like pizza?
She again
Chat,
just
kill this man. But
blinks
also, that
at
was
you.
amazing.
very, very confused by the whole situation.
Turtle? What do you mean?
This might be a good time to bring up that Lug'Dai has disadvantage right now. Just put it out.
You have
Also
more
2 advantages.
disadvantage. Oh my god.
What was the name of the wife we were looking for, by the way? I forgot.
Simonetta.
Yeah, Simonetta. Oh my
Do
god.
you, by chance, Ghost Lady, know Simonetta?
I'm not sure of the name, but do you mean the woman that arrived recently?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
the one. Yes.
Yes. Yesterday. Today. Last night. Yes.
She is with him in his horrible cathedral.
Where
took
is
her
that?
there.
How do we get there?
Oh, fuck.
There's one way to enter the cathedral. She shrugs and
no.
gestures at the door that the river is flowing through.
Prende immediately starts walking towards the door.
Prende, are you sure about going into the cathedral with the...
Yes, we're here to save her. We have to go.
Yes,
That's where
but
they are.
what if the person is a giant dragon with 10 heads? Or what if
Well, that's
they
why
are-
there's 5 of us.
What if they set you on fire? Or what if
Could always be worse. Could be a
It's fine.
dragon with 11 heads.
It'll be fine.
There's no dragon, or I suppose there is one dragon head. There is
Wait, what?
Raphael and his chimera.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well,
They always have weird
I
pets.
do not believe. I don't think I signed up for this. What do you?
is there a way to take out the chimera? Like, just fight Raphael?
They are together now. The chimera guards the
Oh.
river at his side.
Bloody hell, he's with the Chimera.
Okay, so are you able to go in there? Can you go in there?
I can pass freely throughout the labyrinth now. There's no longer any danger to me.
Could you cause a distraction?
A distraction of what sort?
Is there any way you could get like the chimera to come out first, so like maybe we can like ambush it? Like okay, so you go in, and we hide like by the door, and you get the chimera to come out since it like watches over the river, and then we like kill it.
And then we shut the door, and then the chimera is trapped outside.
Maybe.
Well, I don't
Perhaps.
believe the door shuts. I've never seen the chimera come out this way, but I suppose we could try.
You just some kind of like
We should
ghost
try.
riot.
BB
Sorry.
turns to his companions. You're my hero. You're my hero. You're my hero, and you're my hero.
Oh, thanks, baby. You're my hero
And-
too.
Thank you, buddy. We can do this. I believe with the fountain's blessing and all of our fancy tricks, we can defeat this Raphael. We can save Simonetta, and we can lay to rest the souls of everyone who was brought here. And he puts his big old mitten in the middle of a hopeful circle, like everyone put their hand in.
Oh bloody hell! I love a good team. I'm in.
Can't not say no to this. Puts his hand out.
Okay, so we just going in? I like
Yeah.
it.
Let's
All
go
right.
die.
We're not going to die.
You
You French
might.
giving up.
But if I
Sorry,
died,
not
I
French,
died
but-
among some of my most actual acquaintances.
BB pulls a rather, it's not awful old, but he pulls a loaf of bread out of his bag. I was saving this for a rainy day, but if this is our last, we can break bread as friends and
Oh
heroes
my
together.
gosh.
And he just starts tearing into the bread, ruining it because he's not good at splitting it. And he just hands these awful chunks of split, ripped up bread to everybody in attendance.
Thanks,
It's a thought
baby.
that counts. Thanks, BB.
Thank
It's
you.
a real nice gesture.
All right, so we break our bread and then we run in and kill him.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I'm
you
ready
have-
for a script.
You have to go through the river to get in, so you do have to kind of,
Dodge bodies.
Wade.
Yeah.
Wade through. Can we
you
use them as like
probably
boogie
get pretty
boards?
far down before you do that.
Oh shit! Stepping stones on the bodies.
Yeah.
So not a very paladin thing to say.
It's okay. School of boogie boarding. Oath of boogie boarding. Even. Pardon me.
Leg Day, you're holding on to BB's. He has 15 gold coins that we won earlier in his pack, which we got from our background.
Yep.
Can you give us the coins and we'll lay down and put them on our eyes?
You want to? Phoebe, I
You
don't
wanna
know if
pretend
this
to
is
be
the
dead?
time for cosplay.
No, the river will take us
I will
in,
not be laying down in a river with coins in my eyes.
and we'll look like
That
them.
involves
But
eating
where
rats.
does the river go?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm afraid that the river goes somewhere weird. Like, what if it drops down?
Oh, I thought it just went to the Chimera.
Well,
my
I don't
bad.
know. I turn to the ghost again. Does it go down when you go in? Does it go down? Ghost lady?
The river
Ophira.
it passes through and flows on into the cathedral.
It doesn't drop down or anything. Like we won't be sent
If-
off a ledge.
If you're concerned about ledges and waterfalls, no, nothing like that.
Okay, hey, I like this idea then. We pretend we're dead. This is fun.
Okay. Well, then we'll be one step closer to being dead already. If anything, it's just convenient.
Oh, where do we get the
Ooh.
roses from?
Just steal them off some other corpses.
Yeah, I was gonna say steal them off the bodies.
Stealing
But then will it
roses
not be
from souls
noticeable
on
that
their
some
way
of
to
the
the
corpses do
afterlife.
not?
Oh wait,
Wait.
hold on.
I thought
But
you
they're
had
already
roses.
dead, and we're gonna take their roses away from them. This is what?
Wait, but you're our rose knight. I thought you had a bunch of roses, didn't you?
I don't think I had any.
Hey,
I mean,
chat, can you give us a treasure with roses?
Uh,
Hey,
Roses fall
yeah.
from the
I
sky.
don't think treasure is turned on.
Oh no!
But we did get a healing boost earlier that I will let you trade for treasure if you would like to.
yeah.
Roses.
All right.
So we don't have to grave rob the. Okay, so as
I mean, I'd be
BB
fine with
does
grave
this-
robbing, but
I mean, yeah.
I
Paladin
also
rob-
have no moral
It is the
qualms of
getting
grave
wet that I
robbing.
object to, not the grave robbing.
Don't
Can
worry,
sister-
we'll trade our healing boost to assuage the guilt of
Yeah,
Rose
can
Knight.
Alveré just pull out like a bouquet of roses? With the-
Yes.
Yes. Like out of your sleeve?
Yes. Yes.
Just
out of my sleeve.
multiple, like out of each sleeve. You just
Just
keep pulling
like-
them out until there's 5 of them.
This requires a milady alongside it.
Oh
Please
god.
no.
Tips fedora.
Oh no,
Tips
no
plate
fedoras.
helmet.
No fedoras out.
This might be a good time. We have a lot of queued up inspiration disadvantage. Pixie, would you mind if I could have you pass out the ones that you have the choice on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pardon
So
me.
what do I have choice of?
So you have, first of all, 2 advantage as the DM to
Okay.
use whatever you would like. You have 2
Excellent.
inspiration. The gladiators have 1. They didn't specify, so between the 3 gladiator boys, we've got 1. Between the excellent voices, which we've had many, that we have 1. The DM's choice has a disadvantage, so whoever you want to give a disadvantage to. Lug'Dai has 2 disadvantage and 2 inspiration.
No idea how that happened.
Kenobi has 1 disadvantage for being the first to unalive something, and BB has 1 advantage, or inspiration rather. And then
I
the
think
first
I was
person.
technically the first to unalive something. I killed
Oh.
the first fine thing.
Oh, I thought it was Kenobi. My apologies. Then okay, Lug'Dai, you have 3 disadvantage then.
I regret my decisions.
And so I
I,
have.
I unalived the second thing.
You unalive the second thing. Okay.
So among the gladiators, we'll give it was an advantage, right? So an
Yeah,
inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah,
We'll give that to Kenobi,
perfect.
and then is it 1 more inspiration and 1 disadvantage? Or is
You
it
have 1 disadvantage to
just
hand
1
out.
disadvantage?
Oh, and I'm sorry for excellent voices.
Excellent
One for
voices.
excellent voices.
I
yeah.
didn't do a voice, so someone else.
I mean, you have pretty
I-
excellent voices.
I
though,
mean,
so
I'm the commitment to the accent. I think that one has to be for leg day.
I would agree
Thank you
with
very much.
It
I
is good
appreciate it.
commitment.
And then 1 disadvantage.
I'll take it. I throw myself on that sword. If
Are
you
you
don't mind.
sure? That one's really
the
hard
mythic.
for me to give out.
Nope. I take it.
And then
take
I
it.
have
mean-
2
Willingly.
inspiration.
And you have 2 inspiration.
If you don't give it to Met, the new apparel line will fail. Speaking of which,
Also,
Casters
just
and Castles
FYI,
has a new affiliate apparel line. Disciples of Disadvantage. Pretty
the
slick.
first person to try to persuade something also gets disadvantage. So just be aware of that.
All right. All right. I like
And
it.
is it possible? Can I give my inspiration to somebody? Because I have felt very inspired by Zeebo basically being the I'm gonna make sure that we don't die going
Aw.
through.
What does chat?
this
What does
adventure.
chat think? If chat says yes, then we'll do it. Chat,
Love
is
for
Matt allowed
Zeebo.
to give away an inspiration for Zeebo to use?
I
I'm
just
finding
feel like
myself.
I've been inspired, and B made it very clear that Zeebo was his hero. So,
It looks like chat is all in agreement.
perfect.
We
then
get,
I
we
transfer.
get some yeses here.
I transfer
Yeah.
mine then. So
Right
Zeebo
on.
Wonderful.
has-
All right. Now I know that we are getting close to short on time here. I do need to run to the bathroom really quickly. Do you folks want to keep talking and planning while I go, or should I cut to a break?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just keep
Okay.
planning.
Cool.
It's okay. I've never talked in front of an audience in my life. I'm very nervous.
I somehow I believe that you'll find it in yourself, leg day, to just like to do that. You're all professionals. We're good. I will be right back.
Okay, so the plan is that we're going to pretend that we're dead, correct? So
Yeah.
We've got our flowers, we've got our coins.
Yeah.
We're going to float in, and then we have to get up from prone, which is the one thing. So it's going to like take like
A bit.
a bit to get up.
Possibly drowning.
Oh,
Well, it takes a while to
uh,
drown.
Is everybody buoyant?
I'm pretty bored.
I do not like it.
Well, I have a lot of armor on. Actually.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna.
You might
You
drown.
are gonna sink like a stone.
I could create like an ice float for you to float on.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
That's a good
that.
idea.
It's clever.
Good idea.
I can only make 2, but I could create like a little sheet of ice that upon which you could lay down and float.
That's smart.
This is a good idea.
Zeebo,
I
you're
do not
smart.
know if the ice will be buoyant enough, but perhaps.
If not, you could
You
always
have
do that
to hope.
levitate thing again.
Yeah, levitate's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Mhm.
I
That's
only have a little
good
bit of
spell.
the magical juice left, and
that's
I
okay,
would
we
like
can
to
ring you out
save it
afterwards.
But what if the chimera attacks me? I would like to save it so that I can turn invisible and run away.
Absolutely.
Not that I would
Wait, what?
abandon you under any circumstances.
Mm.
No, I think we're gonna
Not
use the
that would-
levitate actually. Thinking about it.
We also-
among us.
Could have BB just hold out his enormous arms and just have the 4 of you just kind of lay your heads on his arms and not
Like some
drown
kind
you.
of-
We all came in together. We
Yeah,
came
yeah,
together.
we all came in together. Exactly.
We're with him. We are we are part of an ancient bugbear burial ceremony.
Well, we all came into the maze together. We all left the maze together.
exactly. Does anybody know anything about chimeras and possibly how to kill them?
Multiple heads.
Matt does.
I think
don't
I
know
might
if
need to
Phoebe does.
roll Arcana for that, and
Probably-
lovely DM is back. So,
if it bleeds, we can kill it. You know.
The chimeras bleed?
do we know anything about chimeras, DM?
Make either a nature or arcana check, whichever you prefer, for
I would
anyone
have
who
no
wants
chance
to
on
check.
this.
That is a 12 Arcana.
Okay.
It's not very much arcana.
Yeah, I got
Try
nothing.
Arcana.
That's
Yeah,
12 after my +7.
Wow.
All
I got
right.
nothing.
You know that they have 3 heads of 3 different creatures, that they are very large, and they are very scary.
Very
Okay.
scary.
Well, when I shit myself, I'll try not to let you know.
Okay, so we're gonna float
Good
in then.
thing I
You're
wore
gonna
my
create
brown
the
pants.
ice.
Yes, for those of us that are wearing armor and are heavy, I can make 2 little ice floats with my shape water cantrip. So Zeebo will sort of like stand over the river and sort of mutter in Gnomish for a little bit, and then make some little floating sheets of ice, and be like, "Quick, get on! They will float down the river if you dally."
Alveré is gonna get on quick. And just assume the position. You know.
All right. The rest of us, I guess, float. Put our roses and our coins on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt
Okay.
to be very stealthy and be as dead as possible. In fact, I might take a little nap.
All
Okay.
right. You lay down in the water, and the river takes you away.
Before we leave, can BB just go up and he attempts to grab Ova's like hands, like putting his 2 hands like covering hers, but he probably doesn't actually work. But he does his best to
She'll
simulate it.
hold
and
her
say,
hands like close to them so that it kind of looks like it's working.
Perfect.
Ophira, if there's anything we can do when this is all over to help, you just say the word. And thank you so much.
She smiles and she says, "Well, if all of this works the way I think it will, if you can get rid of him, it might free all of us." She gestures toward herself and then the river.
Yep, we're
I'll do
heroes,
that.
BB. Let's get going.
The different priorities of this duo are a delight. All right.
One of us keeps us fed, and one of us keeps people feeding us.
So when I switch maps, you're going to want to scroll down a bit.
Copy.
It's a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, damn, that's actually a very long map. Holy fuck, that's a very long map.
That is
Oh
a
my.
very long map.
It's a lot of pews.
Plenty
I
of
feel
room
like
to
we're
run
on the
away.
freeway. This is great.
Oh, look at all them pews. So much room for stealthing.
Okay.
Just fixing the map for the stream.
Scene transition.
What's happening?
Going on a magical adventure. Oh, also, in case it comes up, we also get +1 inspiration for someone trying to be a tourist. I don't know if that's ever going to come up, but you know, that's a thing.
Maybe you can hold on to that for like another stream or something. Right. So you were carried through in the water into the cathedral, which is sizable.
Oh, bloody hell, where do we fit this?
The Lacrimosa River continues into the cathedral. It is massive, like 400 feet long and 100 feet wide. It seems too large to fit into the building you saw previously, but that also doesn't seem to mean too much with what you've been through so far tonight. Gray light streams in through the tall arched windows, and a long ornate rug stretches from the doorway to the chancel. The side aisles are filled with dark wooden pews, and a woman dressed in a black beaded gown stands on the stage in the chancel. She's singing a haunting melody, and her voice fills the chamber. The river continues into this cathedral, and it runs along the right side of the room. until it comes to a stop. At the end, a creature with a dragon head, a lion head, and a goat head is crouched before it. What would you like to do?
Can we perceive much of this from all the way at the back of the?
From where
The
you
feature-
are,
Coins on our eyes.
you can see, well, if you take the coins off your eyes, you can see how massive the room is. If not, you can perceive that you are in a very, very large space.
All right.
I'm just
Did
trying to
you
think
whisper?
about whether Allegra's in the water. Like, do I have a bat like curled up in my?
Just on your chest.
I was actually going to ask, yeah, can you have, your bat look for us, like just flying around this chamber while we keep floating?
Well, I think I could have the bat stay hidden on my chest so that no one notices. But what does the bat? Because the bat's got 60 feet of blind sight, so the bat will definitely notice things.
The bat will be able to tell that this is a massive space.
And would the bat also see? Would Allegra also see the chimera?
With where you've entered, the chimera is almost 400 feet away.
Oh wow, okay. No chimera yet then.
Not
So
quite.
I'll sort of, I don't have any communication magic, so I'll just have to sort of like stage whisper to the group of bodies floating down the river. We are in a huge space. Huge.
Let's just keep floating down to it then.
BB whispers, stay the course.
Oh, bloody hell, I don't know if I want to be getting out of the water that much closer to the Chimera, to be honest.
Can I get everyone to make me a stealth roll?
Let's go. I'm fucking good at these, apparently.
You've camouflaged
Oh, I'm
yourselves pretty well. I'm willing
Damn.
to let you... Oh, I was just about to say I'm willing to let you have advantage.
Oh,
No,
Which is going to
please.
work out for Kenobi, apparently.
And also me, I rolled really low too.
Yup.
Don't worry. I've
For
got this,
advantage?
guys.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a
Rolling
mister.
Like the yours should balance out. If we have advantage and you disadvantage, it should be just normal
11.
for you.
Yep.
11.
For some reason, this is just all rolling with advantage, so I'll just take the first one. The cancelling out.
Hey,
So we have...
dude! Whenever baby's not fighting, he just rolls so high.
I just think he's like a furberg. You know, like you get fat bergs.
Oh wait, no! I had disadvantage, so I take the first one.
Okay. So we have a 24, 19, 24, 11, 10. You're
Not good.
all trying very hard, and some of you are very good at staying still.
Some of us have discipline.
But I think that Prende and BB might just be a little too enthusiastic to get through this, to save the day. And it makes it a little hard to stay still. You
Uh-oh.
don't do a lot of splashing, but also it doesn't take much for the magical aura of this river to tell when things are moving in it that are not overly dead. So as you continue to float in that direction, you hear a voice call out. Welcome to the Temple of Shar. I'm so pleased you've made it through the labyrinth. I was not expecting new guests. You're just in
fucking hell, are they
time
talking to us?
to meet my new bride, Simonetta. Doesn't she have a wonderful voice?
Oh, no.
Oh, bloody hell. He's fucking the baker's wife.
Oh my god.
Maybe
What a,
SWAT.
what a twist.
Oh god. Okay, well I guess should we roll for initiative? Or I assume
So far, he's not making a move to attack you.
Oh no? Oh, okay.
Roll to initiate wedding proceedings.
Can we just say like we float another like however many feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
certainly can.
I like being 120 feet away from my enemies.
Okay.
BB whispers.
I'm just floating.
Hey, sorry for moving. Should we just get up and go talk to him?
I don't particularly want to get out of the water that close to them, to be honest. I think that would be quite a dangerous scenario, BB.
Should we get out now? Should we like hop off here?
Yeah, sorry for messing up the play.
I want to hop off Mr. Aqua's wild ride.
All right.
Going to cancel my shape water then and just let them splash around in the water.
In the corpse
What the
filled
fuck?
water.
What the fuck am I wet? Ah!
Amazing.
Well, you're gonna drown this fucking Gillidan?
It's not enough to drown in, right? Like I'm not killing the
cannot
paladin here. I'm just
believe-
getting the paladin wet.
Cannot believe you got me wet for a wedding. This is. I look so
You
terrible.
make me get wet, now you have to get wet. It is fair. It is your plan. It is not mine.
my
The river
eyeliner
is
is
not
running.
deep for
Ugh.
anyone to sink and drown.
BB looks at the rest of the group.
Let's play along.
Yeah, we
So we
are.
are not kidding. Okay.
Oh no, I think we are. Let's just. Hey! Yeah, thanks for inviting us. Wow, this is quite a turnout.
Yep, we've bought the handsome holy men to officiate your wedding. They are slightly wet. We are sorry. We're not the best delivery company, but we
Oh,
hope you'll
yes.
rate us 5 stars because honestly, we really need the business.
BB is just straight up trying to lie at this point, trying to cover for his failed attempt earlier.
We met a really nice ghost who said that we needed to bathe before we attended. We just thought this was what everyone was doing, but nobody got up. So, yeah, I think, are they okay?
So once you're all standing and moving into the space, you can see that a couple of things. You can see that the Chimera is crouched over the end of this river. And anytime a soul at the far end tries to emerge from the river, the lion head of the Chimera bares its teeth, and the soul lowers back into the river. And this
Oh,
is
bloody hell.
preventing these souls from leaving their purgatory.
Oh.
It's a nasty little beastie.
In the middle of the stage, there's a man dressed in black armor, sitting on a throne, casually lounging with his legs draped over the arm. And as you move closer, he stands up and takes a step closer. And he is dressed as a paladin. His armor is black but shiny and gleams in the light from the candelabra. His long black hair is pulled into a ponytail, and there is a symbol emblazoned on the front of his armor. And he looks at all of you and says, Are you here for the wedding, or does something else bring you?
Oh, bloody hell, colour me embarrassed. We bought a paladin too.
Hello, I'm a paladin.
I thought he was going to do the wedding.
He sort of looks Alveré up and down, says, yes. Well, there are paladins of all sorts then, aren't there? But, right now, you are in my cathedral, you are in my home. And it is my god's power that oversees all of this.
It's a very nice cathedral. I can see you got the feng shui just right. I can really feel the chakras flowing in here. Even with the chimera smells, it's pretty solid.
He just looks unimpressed. His face is very pinched. You can tell that listening to someone talk is not listening to someone other than himself talk is not overly within his interests.
Hi, sir. Sorry. My name is BB. These are my friends. You said your god did this? Who is that?
You do not know of me or of my god. That is... Who do you think? What god would have the cleverness, the creativity, the desire to create a space such as this, to create a labyrinth such as this? I am unimpressed that none of you can recognize the work of the Grey Jester.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. See, I knew. I just didn't know. I just, thought for their sake. But thank you for confirming. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the jester.
Damn,
No.
the
Now, are you here to
Grey
celebrate
Jester.
my wedding, or should I ask you to leave?
Yeah.
Wedding. We're here for the wedding.
Mhm.
Yeah, wedding.
Yep, will there be cake?
Can I get a deception
Are
roll from
you-
everybody?
Oh god. Oh, I'm good at this.
I've
Are you
been staying
getting,
quiet in the hopes I do not have to make deception rolls
Holy zero.
Oh,
on my.
Oh!
Nat
Thank
20,
you.
baby.
all right. Well, while Alveré seems very, very convincing, Raphael sees right through
The rest
the
of
other
us.
two fighters, and he says, You're not here to celebrate. You're here for her. I would die before I would let you leave here with Simonetta."
Well,
What do you mean, man? I'm not no wedding crasher.
how,
do not
how
have
far
to live
away
with
is
her.
he?
But
He
to
is,
see-
if you scroll, he is all the way at the end of the room on that
Okay.
throne.
Are we like close and like conversational distance now?
Oh, are
Um,
we just hollering
if you-
across this?
If you've continued to
I'm
move,
not no wedding crasher.
if you've
Yeah.
continued to move upwards, then absolutely. If not, then you're yelling at each other across a very large space.
If that's okay, we would like to have been walking up during our
Yeah.
Yeah.
our ruse, so we could be kind of maybe up
Probablement.
towards
Yeah.
just approaching the space, if that's okay.
Absolutely. I'm scrolling way up on the map that chat can see.
As amusing as I think that the 400-yard shouting match would be.
Really
I,
would.
I think your cathedral's really nice.
Look,
how,
we gotta
do
cross
I, how
the
do I measure distance in
river.
Roll20? Is there like a? Is
Oh,
there
a ruler on the left-hand side. There's a little bar, and then
Ooh,
halfway
okay,
down,
fantastic.
yeah.
All right. So once everyone is kind of gathered up there, Raphael looks at everyone, obviously very disapprovingly. Very disapprovingly. And he says, "Well, is that it? Are you here to take my bride from me?"
Can
Yeah.
I Eldritch blast him?
100%.
I mean, I'm here for a cathedral inspection. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, when Prende is about to blast it, Vivi looks over at. By the way, is Anita? Is she okay?
She appears to be in some sort of trance, and she
Well, let's
is
hope this breaks it.
singing something very soft and mournful.
Okay, 19. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. Oh.
Wow.
Damage is 15 force damage on him.
Okay.
Yeah, with that, Vivi just pulls out his glaive and goes. I mean, yeah,
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 I'd be
we're-
like,
we're here
sorry,
to-
I'm done talking.
we're here
Eldritch
to.
blast.
We're heroes. We're gonna rescue her, and I don't know much about this jester, but he sounds like a really bad guy.
It's time to fight.
I'm disappointed. I was expecting a turtle, and I didn't get a turtle. So now I'll fight.
All right. That's if you have a reason to fight, you have a reason to fight. So I will have everybody roll initiative now.
For the croissant.
beautiful.
For the croissant maker.
Do it for the croissant. Bit my baby. He's a little bit slow.
Oh, I've done it
I
again
grew up
with not
disadvantaged.
my character.
That's
You're
okay.
up
If
with
you select
disadvantage.
yourself and roll, you
Yep.
can double click
got
on the 11. It'll let you put in the previous number that you rolled.
Well. It's okay. We're all good.
All right. So you get off that hit right off the bat, and Raphael kind of stumbles back under the force of the blast. His feet mostly stay where they are, but he really kind of gets thrown by that.
Good.
Sorry, are you Raphael?
Yes, obviously.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
He looks rather confused by that, but just kind of rolling with it.
Roll for mental warfare.
You don't have vicious mockery, so
Yet.
this time,
Next level's going into Bard.
of course. It is Raphael's turn next, and
Oh no.
as soon as Roll20 unfreezes,
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be back in 17 years, folks.
Raphael is going to step forward and...
Oh wait, I apologize. I actually, I think get an extra +5 to that for my agonizing blast for my Eldritch Invocation.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
20 damage total?
Oh my god.
All
Yeah,
the damage.
because I get
It's a little
+5 from my Charisma to the damage, but then I get an additional +5 for
Because
the
agonizing.
blast.
Yo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Oh
forgot
my
about that. I was like, wait,
goodness.
I have invocations. So
Oh,
He definitely reeled under that hit. Like, that
what a
one
blow.
got him. If his armor wasn't black, you would see scorch marks on it.
delicious.
My Roll20 has completely... There we go. It had
Take
completely
that,
frozen.
Raphael, you soul-denying pussy.
So Raphael
Yeah, you
is
locked
going
into, but-
to...
Good job, Vince, bud.
Thanks, baby. I'm really
He gives
trying
him
to
a
take
fist
this here. Em.
All right, well, I'm just going to track hit points manually because Roll20 is not going to let me do it. He's going to get close to you, but not, like, right in your faces. He's going to double move. And he's looks at you and gestures out the side to his chimera and says, "You have one last chance to leave."
Yeah, no.
No.
I would
That's-
like to leave a little bit.
That's as much as he can do on his turn, so it makes it Lug'Dai's turn.
Well, I'll leave, and I'll take the baker's wife with me, but not in that way. Don't get any ideas. Anyway, and I will use my steady shots since I am atop
Yeah.
BB. There's no need for movement anyway.
Oh snap.
I get the steady shot right as a rogue. They said it was optional, but I'm not entirely sure what the conditions are.
Sure.
Cool,
That's
cool.
cool.
That gives,
Heck.
Generally,
That
the
gives me-
optional stuff is just a check with your DM house rules type thing. Go for it.
okie dokie. In which case, I like to use my short bow. You can see here we do.
That is
Bim.
so cool. Oh!
Well, damn.
Wow.
And I get sneak attack as well because I've got advantage. So
Wait,
let's
sneak attack double? Because of crit?
Uh-huh.
yes,
That-
sneak
That
attack
is
also
cool,
doubles.
yeah.
Roll 2d6 plus 5,
Oh, that's beautiful.
and then roll 2d6 for the sneak attack. Bim. Okay, 21 points of damage from my short bow.
Wow.
And that's with everything figured in now.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Take that, Raphael. You're still a pussy.
He that hit just throws him. He has to take a moment to steady himself, and he just puts his hands on his head and says, "No, no, it's going to stop you. It has to stop you. You cannot have her."
And I lied. The thing sway in your cathedral shit.
It is the Chimera's turn.
Oh shit.
The fuck.
Hope he's not defensive of the feng shui.
So the Chimera is going to make his way right up here. He
Uh,
just
if he enters my
flies and
threatened
settles right
range,
down again. Sorry.
I'm gonna. Oh, I use my opportunity attack when
Yeah.
he enters my threatened range. If that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Glorious. Go, Glay. Yeah, that's figured that was gonna happen.
Get
He
him, Glaive.
tried.
Go, Glaive!
There was an attempt.
The Chimera just glares at you.
Oh, whoops. Don't.
You
Disregard
silly bugger. Dueling style.
All
That
right.
hit that
Well, the Chimera has 3 heads. And all of them seem angry.
Oh damn! Even the goat.
So, the we're gonna start with the bite. It is going to lean forward, like almost slowly, and then just chomp at BB.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Does BB have rage?
I do, but I don't think I've gotten a chance to use it yet. Unless I could use it when I walk
so,
down.
I'd like to use my mounted combatant perk before you roll the attack to have Lug'Dai try and intercept.
Oh, you
did
beautiful person.
Did you rage yet? I don't think you did.
I would have wanted to rage, but I didn't want to. I didn't know we were allowed to take an action before initiative rolled, so I didn't want to go out of turn.
Generally, if somebody, like, the way I do it is if somebody fires an opening salvo like that one person gets.
Then yeah, I didn't get a chance to rage yet.
So it's a 26 to hit.
It's gonna hit me.
No, my buddy. Oh. Lately, I'll never forget this.
Will it work if I just click the thing, or will it not? Yes, it will. So for 14 points of piercing damage.
Hell, it fucking hurts.
And with the horns, the goat head is gonna like gore up towards Lug'Dai.
Oh bloody hell!
Oh no! Please don't do this. Can I don't have a feature to intercept, but can I intercept this?
Nope, that's okay. This is lower than my armor class. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting out of here, bruv.
Good.
And so Scurry's back onto the back of like.
So that one
BB.
misses, but it is also going to reach out with a paw, and that one is going to come across Alveré.
When do the temporary hit points refresh?
Start of your turn.
Oh, that's right. Temporary hit points too. That's lovely.
Oh, roll 20. Just roll.
And we're immune to fear.
Immune to fear.
It's a good job because this thing's fucking terrifying.
That hits.
It'll do.
And so 15 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Wow.
That's a big hit.
That's a big hit.
Chimeras are mean.
Yeah. That was almost max damage though, so that's about as good as it's gonna get for them.
Hey, I'm
And that'll make it Alvaré's turn.
I believe Kenobi's been assaulted.
Yes.
People don't understand the usage of signs, I guess.
It's okay, just get me a calculator. I'll figure out the
Anyway,
sign wave eventually.
So it is your turn.
my turn. So he's a bit hurt right now.
Smite this fucker!
I need to hit him first.
Do you want to move into a flanking position?
Flanking?
Conflank.
I can't. Well, I can't go up because I can't leave because I'm in its range. So if I leave its range, I'll take attack of opportunity and then.
Well, I think if you move right here, then you and I can flank it.
I generally don't play with the optional flanking rules.
Oh,
you don't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'm just gonna walk forward and hit the paladin, dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hit paladin combat.
Come on, longsword. 14.
Is not a hit.
Damn.
He's got some fancy armor.
You have inspiration, Kenobi, if you'd like to.
Oh,
use
I
it.
do. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and just use a little bit of inspiration.
Just use a touch of
Use
inspiration.
a little bit of inspiration. Or 20.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Yep. That'll
There
do
we
it. That'll hit.
go.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna smite this fucker, as like they said.
Yes.
Smite the
Look
fuck
at
out of
chat
him,
out
please.
here saving lives.
That's a 6 slashing damage, please, game. Don't do this to me. It's 2d8 radiant.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
12 damage.
12 damage total. Honestly, Raphael's really reeling from that hit. He's looking quite unsteady on his feet.
I
A
like that.
little bit wobbly even.
I like that.
little bit wobbly even.
Raphael, you're not looking too pretty for your date. Maybe she won't want to be with you anymore.
My god is better than yours. Surrender. En garde.
First of all, Raphael is like, she will love me no matter what. She has come here to be my bride. Out of all of the others, she is the one who has survived, who has made it to me, who has been the strongest.
But did you ask her if she wanted to marry you?
That is none of your business.
That's a
Not
no.
of your concern in the slightest.
I mean, you're right.
You are a
But
thief
also-
and a charlatan.
I mean, you're a dick.
It's Brent's turn next.
Can I beat him up now? All right.
Mustaches and kinsel.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast again on him. So, 10 is not gonna hit.
He's not gonna hit, no.
I cry. Do I have anything that is a bonus action? I do, but I'm not going to use that. All I have is a Misty Step. Actually, where is it? Oh, that's as an action. All right, never mind. That's it. That's all I have. Sad.
It's
All right. What are you doing, Windows?
Well, often windows are holes in walls that can be filled in with panes of glass.
Windows
any
just
allowance
popped up a
for you, no?
news feed in front of my
Oh, damn.
window, and nothing I'm clicking is making it go. There we go.
Pay attention to what Bill Gates
Wait,
wants you to
what?
see.
My whole screen just
He
went
doesn't
white.
own it.
This is very not.
Oh, no. Windows is
opening-
taking control.
It's opening Edge because that's definitely what I wanted, right?
We all
Oh,
want to
I
use
love,
Edge.
We love Edge. I love that it's
Yeah.
just always on my toolbar, you know?
Sometimes Windows just goes, I'm the DM now.
All right. Windows has been turfed from in front of me, and sorry, was there something else you did while I was having a crisis?
Nope.
Okay. So Zeebo's turn is next.
Can I get a clarification
Yes.
on how you rule on if I were to levitate a creature that can fly, can it move? Rules is written it can't, but I'm not going to be that asshole that sits here and is like, technically.
By my rules, I can do this.
It is your rules. If you want to allow me to do a slightly bullshit thing.
I think it would, because it's in the air, it would still be able to get away.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, I will not be casting levitate as a save or suck, because that's mean. I will move up 30 feet. Give me, where's my ruler? Give me. I need to be in range for this one.
The ruler's so nice. I love it. It's a good tool.
Can you show me? Can you show me? Sorry, my movement's 25, isn't it? Because of small gnome. So show me 25. Okay. How do I move? There we go. I've got to select the character with the arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there, and then I should be in range for my. I just want to make sure. So Shatter's 60 feet, but I want to make sure that I'm not going to hit 10-foot radius. So if I shatter there, I'm going to hit.
Technically,
Alveré.
I and BB are in the same place. I'm just putting it here so it's more clear
Yes,
to the audience.
you're fine. I'm worried about Alveré, and I think if I shatter there, I hit Alveré.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be
so-
just like Covens and Cauldrons where I hit my own teammates.
Sometimes it's fun.
Friendly
think-
fire is for people who have friends.
My party has one of my parties I GM for has a wizard who knows who he is in chat right now, who opened with a fireball on the entire party. So
Sometimes you gotta, you
Yeah.
know? You just hit your own friends.
All right. That's. I think I will just go for a magic missile.
Ooh,
Because I have
nice.
plenty of my first level spell slots. So that's it just hits. So I get to roll my 3d4 plus 3, and I'm going to put all of those onto the paladin.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's I just wave my hands around and shoot these little darts, and they fly into the paladin. And
Oh, way to go, Zeebo. There's some good missling right there.
So 7 damage total.
that's 7. Yes.
Well, it should be. Is it 10? Because it's 1d4 plus 1, right? Is the plus 3? Wait.
Wait. Why did I roll?
It's
Oh,
only-
that's a typo.
there's only
Sorry,
2.
I should have rolled an additional d4. Yeah, I meant to type 3d4 plus 3. 8 damage.
There we go.
There we
Alright,
go. Okay,
wow.
that makes more sense.
One of the missiles, it just sort of swerves off course for a bit, and then like belatedly
Then just like turns
slams.
around and gets him in the back of the head.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I thought I saw a 1, a 3, and a 3 for the dice, and I was like, wait, where's the plus 3? But then I realized, oh wait, that's not a plus 3 for the dice. That's a plus 3 for the plus 3.
Yes.
So is that how he goes down? How does it happen? Is it that last tiny little magic missile that zooms
Magic
around and hits him
missile!
in the back of the head?
Magic missile for the win.
Yeah, like the first missile like slams in, and I'm like, oh damn, I didn't get him, and the second one's gonna like, I know it says they hit simultaneously, but that's less cool. And then the second one like goes in, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything. And then the third one that's just gone errant off course, like a Yumi missile that's like going, whoosh, dinks him in the back of the head.
And
Nice.
it's that last little ding, and he just and down he
Slowly
goes.
topples forward.
Just
Nice.
slumps
Oh,
forward.
damn.
As
You're
he
not
does,
Good.
as he does, Simonetta stops singing. She turns to look at you and makes her way over to where you are.
Hey, hold up. This
No,
chimera ain't dead yet. Oh,
Careful.
fucking hell.
She
Did we had the snake? Did-
kind of like holds her hands out to try and reassure you. And she holds another hand out kind of towards the chimera. She doesn't get all the way up to it. But she does look at it and speak to it. She's seen it with Raphael. She knows that it understands. And she tells it, go now. His hold on you is gone. You can do anything you want. What you want isn't to be here fighting for whatever he believed in. Go. Live your life. And it doesn't look like it's parsing all of the words, but the idea that Raphael is gone, I am free, seems to get across pretty well.
He
Okay.
didn't get consent from it before he dominated it, so now
So-
it gets to do what it wants.
Go, abomination, go.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's the chimera definitely feels like it can find larger, tastier, less dangerous things to hunt.
Yes,
than
we are
all
not
of
tasty.
you.
We are not tasty. Nope. Like, taste
I would
awful.
like to dismount BB and start jumping on the corpse. I'm making sure he's dead, don't worry.
Okay. You take some time to just jump on him. It's a little hard to keep your balance jumping on because his armor is really solid and well made. It doesn't cave in underneath you, so you're kind of trying to keep your balance as you jump on it.
Oh,
Or
fuck.
maybe somebody could do the swingy thing with you. They can hold your hands and hold you up.
I think he's
BB
dead.
I'll help hold you up. I'll help hold you up on one side.
Just
BB can
for
hold the other.
S and G's, BB's just gonna rage and
Okay.
just bring a foot down on the armor that his buddy's trying to break through.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. You've
You
got such big
definitely
feet,
are
BB.
able to just kind of crush the center of that armor.
There you go, buddy.
Oh,
Thanks, BB.
remind me not to fight you in.
I think he's dead.
And then he holds hands with Prende and Lug'Dai and just lets him put
Yes.
it down from there.
Just swing him around.
Alright, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to fight a
Thanks for
chimera.
going away, Chimera. I appreciate not getting eaten.
Au revoir, chimera.
With the death of Raphael, you notice a few things. One of those things that you notice
Money.
Treasure?
is
Money!
souls rising from this river.
Oh,
As
bloody
they
hell.
reach the end, they just rise up and they dissipate.
Oh, BB is your girlfriend there.
What? Oh, Ophira? Hey, is she in there?
You can make a perception roll if you want to see.
Yeah.
See, roll for girlfriend. Welcome
Roll
to
for
Valentine's Day.
Roll for a girlfriend.
She did not agree to that, but I think she's very nice.
Roll for GF.
Roll for friends.
Yeah. I got a really bad one. I'm really focused on this crushing thing.
You,
It's okay.
You were very focused on that, so you didn't notice, but you do feel lighter, as if your wish has been granted.
Oh.
I think maybe that was a part of it.
Oh.
Bye, Ophira.
So, since I didn't get to do this during combat, I'm going to use my Radiant Soul feature, which once per long rest is an action I can transform. So basically my eyes start to glimmer and I get like 2 incorporeal wings. So I look like an actual Asmar now. So I'm just going to go over to like the spirits that are dissipating and say a little prayer for them as they basically get put to rest.
Some of them
so.
turn to look at you as if they're like beholding an angel, and it's for those who believe, it gives them a sense of comfort as they pass from this purgatory and into the afterlife that's been kept from them for so long.
Doing my part.
Can BB add to that, since he sees that she's helping them on? As part of his rage, flowers and vines temporarily grow from around him within a 15-foot range.
Nice.
So he wants to just go duck down behind her and just have this beautiful flowery arrangements accompanying
so cute.
her visage.
That illusion brings comfort to even those who don't normally believe. It's such a beautiful sight. And it eases the worry of all of these souls as they pass on.
Aww.
Of them, I think you've inspired them to an even healthier afterlife than they otherwise would have had. Good job.
Friend, my friend.
Does this mean free croissants?
As
I think
guess
it does
we-
indeed mean a good amount of croissant.
As
It was
Simonetta
a good success.
approaches you, all of you feel like your vision is kind of going fuzzy at the edges. Things sort of fade to black around you.
I tried to grasp onto any loot on Raphael's corpse before I disappear.
My croissants! No!
I mean, he's still inside the corpse, and so like
Any pockets?
could grab. No, I don't think his armor particularly had a lot of pockets.
Well,
BB reaches
tried.
out to grab his friend to make sure that he does not lost in the darkness.
All right, adorable. So everything kind of starts to fade around you, and you blink your eyes a few times, and you realize that what has faded in around you is the back room of the bakery.
Oh,
oh bloody hell! Did you fix the hole in the wall?
yeah. Is there still a hole in the wall?
What is it?
As a matter of fact, there is still a hole in the wall, but what you see through the hole in the wall is the alley behind the bakery.
Oh.
Bloody hell!
Problem
Don't
solved.
worry. We solved the murder mystery. It was even more mysterious because it wasn't a murder.
Yeah.
So you
Friend,
come.
while you are seeing,
Go ahead.
I think I'm getting the ping again because I keep talking at the same time as other people. Friend, my friend.
Yes.
While you are all angely and you are saying these prayers for the souls of the departed, would you say a prayer for us as well? That perhaps, this life as con men and rogues of all sorts, and perhaps we could, perhaps we could use a little prayer. Perhaps we will do more adventures of this sort where we help people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Maybe.
the most religious, but the next time I can do that. Well, I guess it still would be going because how long is it?
Yeah,
for 1
get
minute.
it for quite a
It's
while.
for
You're still all
it's a
angely.
minute. So yeah, okay. So I Prende is not the most religious, but she will say a little prayer silently for everyone. The paladin would probably be better at this, but she'll still do it by request because she looks cool.
She does look very cool, very inspiring.
we should all say a prayer to the Titan Sirocco in the wonderful festival in his honor. And we were heroes, and I'm proud of all of us.
We were.
Dante, who at this point is crying and embracing his wife, who is also crying. Like they're not paying a lot of attention to the rest of you. They have rushed into each other's arms.
That's okay.
And are holding on tight. But over, with his cheek resting on the top of Simonetta's head, Dante looks at the rest of you and says, I cannot thank you enough, my friends. You have done something truly incredible here, and I would like to do my best to repay you.
I think I know what that means, Alveré. It's time to go to the croissant
Three
farm.
croissants!
I would be very happy to be the place that you come to eat. None of you will ever be turned away with empty stomachs. Please allow us to provide at least that much for you, and we'll put our heads together. We'll look at what we're spending on our renovations, and perhaps we can follow up with a gold reward. We'll know how to find you since
The croissants are
you'll be
enough.
here.
Yeah, that's not necessary.
Is this
actually.
croissants for just me or for my family?
I'm sure you could take something.
I think we could,
Don't answer that. She got a very big
I
family.
think
they
we
do.
could arrange to send at least a few extras with you every time.
How much gold?
Their family's very big.
So he said a few extras. How much? Well, as I said, when it comes to gold, we'll have to look at our finances, but we would like to do something more to reward you for this. You've done something truly great, and it may even
by
mean
the
that
way-
no further people go missing from the Valentine's Festival.
Oh, that's true. That
Yep,
is
we
a good
solved the
point.
whole thing. All the previous people who died and got murdered, their souls are free now. And
His eyes widen a little. He holds
Yep.
on to Simonetta a little tighter.
They
Well,
are still
Yes,
dead,
your wife is very lucky.
Yeah.
Well, I
We
think
got there
people might still go
right
missing.
on time.
it was vaguely a murder mystery, but not in the way I anticipated. But
Yeah,
now
it
no
was
one
a
else is going to go
really-
missing, at least not from this.
We
Maybe
also
from
had
other
to fight
things
the
like
chimera.
Maybe from
it
other
is-
things such
like
as
kidnapping or
muggings and
poaching.
kidnappings and punchings and invisibling.
Okay, so how about the free croissants, huh? Are we at that point yet?
Please, before you leave today, feel free to take some food with you. I would love it if you would help yourself to some croissants.
And we'll call that
Don't say
croissant
anymore. Merci beaucoup. And, like,
But
I'm
first-
gonna go-
Scuttle
And
away.
he pulls everybody into a giant hug.
Oh, bloody hell, Phoebe, you're so strong, Phoebe.
And then that's when there's a freeze frame and the credits roll over it in yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Don't you forget about
All right. Well,
Croissant Club.
I think that takes care of Roses of Red. Thanks so much, everybody, for spending Valentine's Day with us, cast and chat. This has been so much fun. I had a delightful time. You're all wonderful. Please, an open invitation to any of you to sit at my table again. You're all truly wonderful.
I appreciate you all. This was a bunch of fun.
And yeah, I think that we're gonna get going so no one turns into a pumpkin. Thank you again. Matt, do you want to do a quick tomorrow plug?
Yeah. Anybody who doesn't already know, if you like what you saw today, we're going to be doing something very similar tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific time, where we'll be playing Coriander Society, where Tormented by Gnomes, myself, Beatdown Boulevard, and Pods of War are going to be coming together on a magical adventure throughout time and space, and it'll be a lot of fun. So please feel free to come join us.
All right, so thanks again, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to anyone who it's still Valentine's Day for. I know it's getting a little late, and hopefully we'll see you all here again. Bye.
Bye.